Hi, today I'm going to talk about this impact of Wuhan pneumonia on the world. And before we discuss the topic, first of all, let's have a look at these cases of Wuhan pneumonia. So as of February 13, the total cases of Wuhan pneumonia reached 6,096 cases. So it's past 6,000. And the death numbers 1,363. So both have some increase. And then put this case in this graph. See, here's the total case, and here's the total death. So both in the crime mode, both that reach all-time high. And I think that this number is going to continue to climb, and at least in 1 or 2 weeks. And one good thing is that when we look at this daily new cases, and from February 4th higher, so almost all the past 7 days, every day, almost at the trend, is continuous in downtrend. So this is a really good sign. And if this trend will continue, so in another 1 week to 2 weeks, and so we may going to reach the baseline of the disease, and soon the entire cases of Wuhan pneumonia may disappear. It's really good signs for us and for everyone in the world. So, and first of all, let's talk about the impact of the Wuhan pneumonia on the medical research. And of course, this is one case, and that is happened and give us more experience how this infectious disease epidemic happened and how we can control it. Just give another experience. And again, that people's memory is always short. Last time the SARS, because people eat this live wild animal, and cause SARS. And this looks like it's the same. Just continually eat this wild animal, and so that's maybe the reason caused this epidemic. So again, we need folks have more education that try not to eat some wild animals, and try to at least don't try to have direct contact with these animals, so to prevent transmission from animal to human. That's lesson one and lesson. We hope everyone understand this and try to at least try to prevent this from happening. In terms of the medical research and the virus, in terms of coronavirus and virus in general, we have a very good understanding of most of the virus. And so that's one reason that we can so quickly identify this virus, get this virus, and get sequence data of the virus, so we can very quickly trace this let's say virus, where it comes from. And the knowledge of virus is really help us to understand this. In terms of the antiviral drugs and vaccine development, and this is something that may be controversial, because if this case, the situation is developed on this way, and in 2 weeks that case will have a significant decrease, and in 1 or 2 months we may don't see this Wuhan pneumonia anymore. So looks like government everywhere and all the institutes spend money on this, many billions of dollars on this anti-drug for this virus, and also develop vaccines for this virus. But in half years, and this disease may be just disappeared. So it's really hard decision, very, very difficult decision for this authority and for individual institute. And of course, research, we need to maintain minimal research on the virus. But like massive antiviral drug development and vaccine development may be not necessary, as the reason I pointed out before. And as a pharmaceutical company, and when they introduce a project, they need to do marketing research. And for how, I don't know how can you justify to do this, put this in as a project, because in 6 months, there's no market for this. So, yeah, it's very, very difficult decision, very, very hard for this authority and for individual institute and for individual companies. And so best approach, of course, just carry out very, very systemic surveillance to understand the virus, to understand where this virus is going. And then we need to carry out a very effective measure to prevent this from happening. This is the best approach. And of course, another impact on economy is huge, and this is especially have impact in China. This is the biggest place in Wuhan, China, and for 1 month now, and this street is empty, or maybe have one car here. Otherwise, there are thousands of cars pass through here. And so the impact of this virus, of this Wuhan pneumonia is very apparent in China. And right now, the government may be 7 provinces will be closed, and 8 cities in the China was also shut down. So this almost have zero economic activity. It is challenge, but it's the right decision, because by only do so, we can control the spread of the virus. Also, this physical activity like restaurants and cinemas and all this entertainment activities reduced to minimal or almost zero, and that have some impact on this industry. But on the other hand, maybe there's some kind of switch. So the online business maybe have provide new chance, like online education. And right now in China, the schools, elementary, primary schools, all the schools, high schools, they actually have already started course there, but all the courses carried out at home through online education. So the online education may be the area we continue to develop, and also to have optimize to have more opportunity in this field. And we're going to see what will happen in a few months. But generally speaking, that as mentioned earlier, we have short memory, and this Wuhan pneumonia will go rapidly, and everyone going to have a normal life, and the economic activity will pick up. And also, right now, not big head is international traveling, so usually China's big contribution to this international traveling. So now it's every day, thousand airplanes was shut down, and sit down and stare, and that's have impact not only to China but to this country. The Chinese going to visit, and overall it is tough, and also that because China is the second largest economy, I think sooner or later we're going to feel in the other countries because the country China makes some contributions to the economy of the world, but we will wait and see to see what is the future looks like. And today I just sort of look at the stock market and something I cannot understand. And this is U.S. SP 500 index. And in end of January, and because this Wuhan Pneumonia epidemic, the stock market actually reduced about 4 or 5%. So after reached February, and the stock market in U.S. is climbed, and as of today, February 12th, all major index in U.S., Dow Jones, SP 500, and Nasdaq all have reached all-time high. This is something I cannot understand. If only we look at stock market, that means that this Wuhan pneumonia have no impact on the economy of the U.S. economy, and because of course this is something I don't understand. Maybe China's loss could be America's gain, and because many of manufacturing activity in China is shut down, so maybe the company will switch from China to U.S. And this is something I don't understand. We're going to see. What I expect that such huge international event, the Wuhan pneumonia, have no any impact on stock market of U.S. This is something I don't know. If you buy stock, or if you have stock in the market, I would suggest you to take some profit and wait and to see. And that cannot be right that so big things happen in China don't have any impact on U.S. But we are going to wait and see what this looks like. And I hope this is right, but there's no any impact of Wuhan pneumonia to the economy of U.S. and the economy on the world. But we're going to wait and see to see how this will turn out to be. And God bless everyone. Of course, first of all, God bless China and the Chinese people. I would be happy to see they have a rapid recovery from this disaster. And see you on my next video.